Okay, so I replaced the that spring. I'm going to show this a little bit better here. Actually, I'm going to show two of them. I'll show you the original one, the one that I've got in my hand here, and the one in my little chrome parts bin that I have. Oh boy. So, here's the difference in these things. Now, I found it to be rather interesting that the pitch on this one is that much different than the new one. So this is the old one, this is the old one, this is the new one. They're pretty much the same thing, obviously. Yeah, I mean, obviously, and even quite possibly, that's the difference in it. But anyway, whatever. This spring is one of the brand new ones. I ordered 6 of them. I replaced the one. I'm going to keep the old. I'm going to keep the old one just in case. Just in case I need it. I doubt that I will, but just in case I do. So anyway, I had my nephew blow off the chrome baler, and he's got it pretty clean. It's, you know, it's dirty, it's dusty still, but you know what? These are balers. They're really designed to go to work and do their job, and that's that. It just is. I mean, you can only keep them so clean as you know, as to what your time allows. Now, if you're in the field, you're not going to take a 20-minute break every few hours just to blow off your baler. It's just, A, it's stupid, B, it just isn't going to happen. And if it does happen, it just means you're not working hard enough at baling. You just got too much, you got other things on your mind, like cleanliness of your baler. But I will show you where this little thing is, and I know you saw it in my other video, but we did have a couple of other little issues that needed to be addressed, which the baler needed to be somewhat clean for. Now, I will tell you this, if you're pressure washing your baler more than once a year, you've got problems. You're going to be forcing water into your bearings, which will cause rust and eventual failure, or premature failure. But anyhow, enough of that bullshit being said, here's what I've got. Alright, so the baler, let me open this up. I had to put new twine in it, obviously. I got a shit ton of twine here. That'll all be gone, by the way. By the end of my baling, this will all be gone. All of this will be gone. That's how far behind I am due to rain. And you can see there's water there. But there was we had a little issue here. There's a little ear in there, and this is the shield housing. There's a shaft that goes up and down that drives the pickup header. And this one ear had broken off. And last year, Gerald had welded it back on, but he didn't do a very good job, I guess, because it broke again. So we fixed that. And it's always good to take that off there anyway, because there is some greasable. The clutch is down there. That needs to be greased every so many hours. And there's 2 universals in there, plus there's another overrunning clutch there, or a grabber clutch, as I would call it. Chains, you got to check the chains for tension. Hopefully you get the tension correct, which it is correct. I was in here and checked those, and this has automatic greasers on. There's greasers on the bearings. Or on these chains. You can see where it puts it out there, and it puts it out there. It just kind of dribbles it between the two, and it keeps them pretty greased. I honestly think that the chain should be run dry. Personally, run dry, because dry chains don't collect dirt. And it's not like that. It's not like there's a huge amount of pressure on a couple of those chains in there. Now, maybe the one for the pickup should be oiled or greased like that one is, but anyway, let me get over the other side here. My 8530 is kind of dirty. This needs to be washed off. Oh hell. So anyway, to get to these things, you do have to go between the tires, and somebody had this awesome idea to get a chock, a wheel chock. Well, this baler comes with a wheel chock, and you just pop it out of there, and I can put my knee on top of it. Boy, isn't that smart. So anyways, I put the new spring in there, and you can, well, maybe you can't see. Oh, Jesus, people, somebody's after me. Yeah, Teresa made it to church okay. There's been a lot of talk about the license plates that I still have on there, the European ones. They can stay on there. It doesn't matter in New Jersey or the United States. You can put whatever you want on there. It's not like it's a feasible license plate. It's just here. I mean, I don't need license plates on my tractors because I have insurance on the tractors and the insurance covers them on the road. Therefore, I don't need to license them. And I think it's that way pretty much throughout the country. But anyway, yeah, so this baler, everything seems to be working pretty good. When I pulled it in here the other day, I didn't take that bale out of the back because it was raining. That's all. It was raining. And when it's raining like that, you just get it in under in the roof and be done with it. And that's how it ended up. But yeah, so if you don't know anything about New Jersey, it's very wet ground in my area. And you're always going through mud holes and stuff when you're baling the way I do. And you'll see that there's dirt. Someone asked me how mud could get up into the needles, and it's pretty simple. When one of these tires stops spinning, it'll actually squish mud and stuff up and it'll lay right there. Or the pickup on this baler is so aggressive that it'll actually pull wet hay up into it, and then it'll be up in the knotters. So it's a problem. This tractor is so heavy and it has so much traction, but it will actually squish mud up onto the hay and it'll go into the pickup head. And that's when you raise the pickup header up and get the hell out of there. Like I said, I grow mulch hay. I don't really grow it for animal production or animal feed. So, well, I do. I just don't. You know, right now I'm not even interested in it because the money just isn't there for, say, beef and horse customers. So, yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know. Everything seems to be working pretty good with the baler. I'm really glad that I bought a Krone. I tested a John Deere. I did test the John Deere, and the John Deere was, you know, it was okay. It's a Kuhn. It's a Kuhn baler. The John Deere is a Kuhn baler. John Deere bought the rights to use Kuhn, or maybe they even bought Kuhn. I'm not even 100% sure on how that works, but it's a Kuhn baler. And what they've done is they have upgraded it to double knotter systems. They've done some work to the pickup and stuff, but for the most part, it's a K-U-H-N Kuhn. It's a French baler. It's actually got some features that Claas or Class balers have, like that stuffer pre-charge, and they work really good. I felt that the John Deere Kuhn, the Kuhn Deere, or the John Deere Kuhn baler was a very good baler, and if I hadn't tested the Krone baler, I would have probably bought the John Deere. Actually, I know I would have bought the John Deere. But I know that the pickup header on that John Deere was just too narrow, and I stand by my decision to buy the Krone because it's an excellent baler. Actually, it's beyond excellent. And anybody will tell you, whether they own a New Holland or a John Deere or a Kuhn or a Heston or any of those, anybody that knows anything about Krone balers, is that this is the Cadillac of balers. Yes, it is expensive. It is more money than your standard New Holland. It's more money than the John Deere. It's more money. But when you buy a Krone, you'll understand when you get away from the other manufacturers' balers and you step up to a Krone. And I always say step up to a Krone because I'm telling you, they're built better. They're just built better, and that's the long and the short of it. So anyways, if you don't have the money for a Krone, don't go broke and buy one. You know, buy the John Deere, buy the Heston. I would prefer the Massey Heston or just an older Agco Heston, or even just the Heston from years ago over the New Holland, because I know people that run the Hestons and they're more than thrilled with them. I know a lot of guys that run the New Hollands and they're not more than thrilled with them. I ran a New Holland for many years because New Holland is synonymous in the hay industry, and if you own a New Holland, you know, it's the best baler on the market, right? Well, I found out different in a couple of different ways. But anyways, thanks for watching. You're going to see some haymaking videos here after Friday because we got more rain coming. I mean, Thursday, today is Wednesday, Thursday and Friday are supposed to be rain, and then I'm supposed to have a week of good weather. Whether I do or not, I don't know, but that's what we're supposed to have. So, thanks again. Please comment, rate, and subscribe for more. And I'm tired. That's why I'm kind of tired.